Hello everybody and welcome back to Games for Dads and the Eerie Worlds. Okay, we got a special video for you. This is one that's been asked for quite a lot actually. It's how to rotate or how to churn your cards to do certain things in the game. This is the first of two videos. We're going to show you how to rotate one card so that it hits on turn 9, and also how to drop a Leshy bomb in this video. And in video number 2 we are going to show you quite complicated but card counting to make sure you know exactly where every single card is going to be, where they're going to come out, and how you can really optimize your deck to get the most out of it. So for this example we are going to use a Nancy, and all we're going to do is show you quite simply how to make sure she hits on the last turn, on turn number 9. So if you look on the little graphic on the left and right, where there's an A is where ideally you want to play that card. So turn 2 in the first box, and we'll have a look at that in a minute. Turn 4 in the first box, turn 6 in the last box, and on turn 9, if you want to play that card, it will be available to play and hit on turn 9. So this is turn 1. Obviously, we've got nothing to do on this one. Quite straightforward, actually, to rotate one card. Hopefully, you will get the card that you want in that time. It doesn't always happen. There is a chance that she won't come, but there we go. Perfect. So now there she is, the second card. And then she can go, there she is, into box number 1. The first box there where she's just gone is the first card that comes back. The middle box is the second card that comes back, and the end box is the third card. So now she is in the perfect rotation. Like I said, you can put any card, substitute an Anshi for any card that you really want to hit on at turn 9. So if you want to get a buff card or something special, it is good. So here we go, this little lady here, where should we put her? Turn 3 and 4. So this is turn 3, so nothing much to worry about. Just play the cards that you want to play. Like I said, this part, the first part of this video is just about one card. The second part is the more interesting part. The second part of the video will be how to drop that Leshy bomb and how to get the absolute perfect rotation for it. So we are now on turn 4. So if you look on that graph on the left, or on the picture on the left, you can see there's an A in the first box on turn 4. There she is. Let's put her in that first box. Whoops, go in there. And then let's just put a couple of cards down. I am playing on practice mode, by the way, so don't worry about my score. I'm not even trying to win this game. I just put together the lowest mana possible deck to make sure that we could play 3 cards every time. Obviously, if you only play 2 cards, then you need to be able to adapt your rotation. And we will show you that in part 2, which is coming up very shortly. Let's put her in the first box there. So yeah, if you are only playing 2 cards at a time, maybe with a Greek deck, then obviously rotation is very different. But it's still possible to count the rotation and to make sure you get that perfect card in the right order. So we're now 1297. So turn 6 is the one to remember. Where is she? In the middle there. She's come out perfectly on time. So on turn 6, if you want a card to hit, will be able to be played on turn 9, put it in the end box. So box number 3, where she is there for turn number 6. We're getting absolutely obliterated here. Well played, Nevermore. Nice deck there. So turn 7 and 8, we won't see Anansi, but she will come back now on turn number 9. Let's just quickly go through these 2 turns as quick as we can. Let's get the dancing lady round. And that one there. So that's turn number 7. So if you got your rotation right, she won't come round now on turn number 8. If you'd played her in box 1 or 2 on turn 6, she would have done. But we played her in the last box on turn 6, so she won't appear on turn 8. We can just play any old 3 cards. Let's do that. And now on turn number 9, that card you've been waiting for your big hit at the end. Obviously, we're not going to get much of a score here, but never mind. I think you get the idea. So turn number 9, and Anansi will be available. You don't have to play her in the first box. I just put the A there just to show you where she comes back. There she is. Anansi and the dancing lady. How cool. What a nice finish. So let's play her, and hopefully you would have a much better finish than I do. Okay, that's the first part. Let's go and have a look at how to drop a Leshy bomb. And to do a Leshy bomb, you also need to know the rotation for Anansi as well, which you now know. So that's the first part sorted out. That's the A card. Let's get the next graphic up for you. So I've made it easy. L is Leshy, P is Psychoglav, and Damphia will be the hold card. So what we want to do is get Anansi to hit on turn 9, Leshy, Psychoglav, and Damphia for that massive Leshy finish to get over 5, 6, even 1,000 points. So I put a nice little graphic up there on the left for you. You might not get the perfect rotation, but in the perfect world, you want to play, well, we haven't got Leshy, so that's a shame, but you can put Psychoglav in the second box. Let's put Fenrir and that little guy, it doesn't really matter who, on the end. But the important thing with a Leshy bomb is to get yourself into the perfect rotation. So Leshy and Psychoglav, box 1 and 2, turn 1, box 1 and 2, turn 3, box 1 and 2, turn 5, box 1 and 2, turn 7, and they will be back for turn 9. And Anansi, you should know what to do now if you watch the first part of the video. So here we don't want to play Leshy. A lot of people might be tempted to play Leshy, but actually let's hold him so we can get him paired up with Psychoglav and Damphia. Now we can hold, so as soon as you get Damphia, you just want to hold it as long as possible. You can play it early in the game, but you want to make sure you've got it back certainly by turn 5 so you can hold it and not ruin the rest of your rotation. So turn number 3, if you have a look, we want Leshy in the first box, Psychoglav in the second box, and probably going to play Fenrir just to get a bit of mana. Doesn't really matter. Again, this is a practice game just to give you an idea. So it's turn number 3. So turn number 4, Anansi sitting on our hand still, but we can now get the right rotation with Anansi. There we go, get her name right. Unfortunately, she wasn't available on turn 2, but there she goes. So first box, and then any 2 cards, remembering to keep hold of your hold card. So we've got those cool cards out now. We're not too far behind there. We'll probably win this game, actually. We will get a good finish. Because Leshy didn't come out right at the beginning, which is where you want him, speak of the devil, you won't get the maximum 1,000 points, but you still should be able to get 700 points, if not on the final turn. So turn 5, Leshy number 1, Psychoglav number 2, and any card in number 3. There we go. Turn number 6, don't forget you want to put Anansi in the last box as we saw earlier on to make sure you get that rotation right so she hits on turn 9. You're not going to play her on turn 9, but you want her to hit to get that big buff on your points per turn. So there she is. So don't forget, put her in box number 9. So we're on turn 6. If you have a look at the picture on the left, in that inbox, and let's put those 2 cards in the first box. There we go. We are doing okay, actually, on this game. In fact, we might go into the lead here. No, we won't. Okay, turn 7. So we should have Leshy and Psychoglav back now. So we've managed to get Leshy round 3 times. So he hit for the 4th time on turn 9. Perfect world, you want to get him round 5 times, but never mind. We did get Psychoglav round 5 times, or we will get him round 5 times. But missing Leshy on that first time costs you so many points, but you're still going to get a big finish. So turn 7, Leshy box 1, Psychoglav box 2, any card that you fancy in box 3 for now. And here we go, turn number 8. So there's nothing to do on turn number 8, apart from make sure you don't play your hold card. And normally you would play your 3 biggest cards or any cards that are going to buff up the cards that you are holding or hoping to play. This time there's nothing. I was just worried about mana. Okay, so we are only a little bit behind. So we should be able to turn it around. So I'm expecting to get a score of about 700 maybe. So here we go. If everything has gone to plan, Anansi should hit, Leshy should hit, and Psychoglav should hit. There we go. Perfect rotation. So we can now finish off with a nice big score. We're not going to play Anansi. She's given us that big boost, 96 points per turn. And Damphia as well. 726. There we go. Not too bad for a demonstration deck. Excuse me. So that is how to drop a Leshy bomb and how to rotate your cards. I'm sure a lot of you know that, but I've also got loads of people asking me how to do it and what is the right rotation. So I thought I'd put this little video together. Video number 2 coming up. Excuse me. Coming up probably at the end of the week or maybe early next week is going to be on how to count your cards. And we've got a fancy graphic. I'll quickly show you a quick preview of that if I can find it. But it is how to make sure you get all your cards rotated, especially if you're playing only 2 or 3. So it's on fast motion, but I will go through that in some depth. Anybody want to pause it and read it, you might be able to work it out yourself. But I'm going to show you in the next video how to count your cards, and that video is coming soon. Okay, hope that helps everybody. Hope that gives you a better chance of getting some bigger scores, or help you to understand how to rotate your cards a little bit better. Obviously, you do still need to be careful about mana, but have fun. Hopefully, we'll have some new hordes coming out soon. Looking forward to that. But in the meantime, take care, everybody, and we will see you soon on Games for Dads and the Eerie Worlds. Bye.